like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
It's like, what's your name? Better than ass like that to blow the picture out the frame. Mommy stay reppin' whenever she step in. Shorty stay fly even during the recession. Long as the hilltop match the dress. I don't care if it's top shelf or feel good to pay less. Shape of a bottle with the walk of a model. Damn, she so mean when she puffin' on that green. Maybe it's the jeans or maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's me or maybe it's you or maybe it's the Jimmy Choo. Lil' mama stay bossin' whatever it take. From New York to Texas on up to Salt Lake. Even at the market, it's like the red carpet. Everywhere she goes like a fashion show. See, I'm a go-getter and she a go-getter. Got ice as cold as winter day. You leave your chick with us, come on.
Heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like your confidence, sexiness, all of that is evident. Stepping real smooth like you stepping for the president. Heel hit the ground, body started settling. Ass started shaking, I almost gave you some medicine. Body looking delicate, smooth, elegant. Perched in them heels, relaxing like a pelican, yeah. Girl, you know I like the wind. Body looking like a S, watch it as it bends. Go ahead and snake, move like a python. Body too sexy, girl, leave them lights on. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. You know I got the right one, baby. Ray Charles. She rockin' Christian Louboutins, all those pouting. Hard as a mountain, body arched, squirting like a fountain. Once, even twice, but tell me who's counting heels.
It's on me still. See, I be climbing up them hills like Jack and Jill, but I ain't shooting for no water. Nah, it's more like a son or a daughter. I ain't got a spoiler. Lil' mama pay her own bills, homie, you bet that. I just get behind her and tell her to back. Bend over slightly and give it a tap. He'll sending me Morse codes, tell me to tap that. Twisted in the head, got me twisted like a dread. Take them heads over heels and put them heels over head. Yeah, you heard what I said. Shorty bout bread, and if you think the cat's bad, just look at that ass. In the East Coast, they be like on the real son. In the South, they be like, shorty got a fat one. In the Midwest, lil' mama go fed. In the West, she be jerking all over the bed. Come on.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
Hello. Thank you. You're far too kind. Appreciate you. How's everybody doing today? It is a amazing Sunday, and I am glad to be here, and I'm glad to have you all here as well. And so welcome in. I am your host, Marcus, aka E. I don't care what you call me, as long as you call me, baby. You feel me? We are just here. We're chilling. We're relaxing. We're just gonna have a nice little vibe session today. Nothing too crazy. I did have a schedule ready to go. However, I'm just gonna take my time. We're gonna talk about some things. It's gonna be a real quick stream because I just got in not too long ago from a road trip, so I'm a little tired. So I'm gonna try to make this super quick and painless as possible for everyone. We'll go ahead and get into it. Hello everybody. So we got Black Sunflower and we got Steve G in the building. Sorry, I do not get the intro. I wasn't sure if he was coming in today, so I did not bring up anything. I thought it was gonna be me by myself, But I was blessed by Black Sunflower to come in and say, "Hey, man, I got a few minutes to chill with you." So I was like, "All right, then, bet that we're gonna make it happen." So what up? What up, Black Sunflower? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am doing okay. I have some. Thank you for the likes too. I am doing okay. I got some. I'm tired, but I got some. I got some wing stop, and I'm hoping to chow down on that. So we'll see how that go. What up, Steve? Man, how are you doing today, good sir?
Hey, I'm making it, brother. How about yourself, man?
Oh man, I am tired as I don't know what. I am. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick stream. We're gonna
Okay. I'm sorry.
we gonna make it do what it do real quick. We're just gonna talk about some shit. Like I was saying before, I had some things lined up. I wasn't sure if anybody was gonna be here. So I was like, oh shit, like I'm just gonna chill for a couple minutes. But I did get blessed with each one of y'all's company, and I do appreciate that. So yeah, man. Is there what's going on with you, Black Sunflower man? What's going on in your area?
Nothing. Just these opportunities just falling. You feel me? These blessings just coming down.
Come on now.
Okay.
Talk your stuff.
Me and you, we've been talking anyway, but when you got so many opportunities in front of you that you can't pick it yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? That feels good. That feels good. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's where I'm at, just enjoying that moment.
Man, I think if you put out positivity, which you are a ball of positivity. And I think when you put that out in the atmosphere, man, it's no wonder why something come back to you. So it's not
Yeah.
surprising, you know what I mean? Because you put that energy out there. So keep it going.
Appreciate you.
Yes, yes, yes. Steve, how are you doing today, good sir?
Oh, man. Hey, my whole day goddamn threw it off, but hey, I'm here though. I'm here.
Yeah, man, we were supposed to talk. I was waiting on your call while I was last minute setting up the stream. But I figured you probably was running your errands, so
Yeah, I had to step out. You know, the wife, she's still out of town and shit. She in Chicago,
okay, okay.
so I had to take the kids to Cadoba. You know what I'm saying? It
Oh
was a little
man.
treat for the night because I ain't cooking.
Hey, I hear that. I hear that. Hey, they like being with daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
If we was with mama,
yeah.
we wouldn't have got this. You.
Would have got some
Hey,
goddamn white rice and chicken. That's it.
come on
Not
now.
seasoning. You know what
Oh,
I'm talking
not with. Oh, we need the seasoning now. Come
Don't
on.
don't do her like that when she not here
Yeah,
to
come
defend
on.
herself.
Not with the
Oh,
seasoning.
She know.
mm.
She know.
Hey, is it with the chicken? Because I know a lady too who had issues with cooking chicken. I don't know what it was.
Are you talking
You know
about me?
what?
Because it's definitely
No,
me.
not you. Is it just something with the ladies can't do the chicken? What's up?
My mama got all the skills. I didn't get nothing. I can
Yes.
play basketball. That's about it.
Yes. Your mom is top notch, top notch. When it comes to throwing down in the kitchen, man. Yeah, she do her thing. She do her thing. So yeah, man. What have you been doing since you've been home alone, man?
Man, I've been cooling, man. Shit, just trying to get my shit squared away for the month. My last child graduated high school at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing in itself. So I ain't gotta goddamn worry about school and that. Well, I still do because she going to college like in August, I think. So, I got to get that shit squared away. But overall, you know what I'm saying, just trying to get my YouTube and shit scheduled out, so I ain't got to worry about nothing, videos posting and stuff like that. Everything will be scheduled out. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I hear that.
how how does that feel? Like being the adult now. They don't like y'all don't feel weird about that now? You know what I'm saying? Like watching these kids grow up. My niece is driving. Like my niece is 20. That's my first baby. So my sister told me like, oh, she's driving. And I'm like, bruh, what is going on? I know she should be by now. Okay.
Yeah,
But I'm just not ready.
yeah.
My son got
Yeah.
a whole teenage attitude, and I'm ready to knock some teeth out, knock these girls around. Like, I'm just not. This is not the seat that I was trying to be in when I was being fast. This is not where I was.
Yes. Ms. Zaya says hello to everyone, and she also says congratulations to the graduate. Yes, 100%
Oh yeah,
on that one.
I appreciate that. This the last one. This the last one. No more behind her. This the last one out of four. You know
As
what
of
I'm
right
saying?
now, because we know Steve is a busy man.
Yeah, you see the people that are like, oh, I'm 40 and my last child graduated, and then I found out that I'm pregnant with twins type shit. You ain't
Oh
seen that on
yeah.
TikTok?
Hey, you shitting me? I jump down the stairs myself, and I'm not the one pregnant.
Heck yeah.
He
Jakar
said, not
Lee
at all.
said
Not at all.
Jakar Lee said niggas getting old, LOL. No, you're not lying, man. I'm finding new gray hairs every time I look in the mirror. It's a,
Listen, I'm so over
it's a
it.
new gray hair somewhere. Messiah says, Facebook gave me a memory that said 17 years ago I was dead. Oh man, when they hit you with that one, oh man, yeah,
It's
yeah,
disrespectful.
it
It's
is.
disrespectful.
It's highly disrespectful, man. And because I was riding, we went down to Houston, and while we were going down to Houston, I noticed that she said that she was putting it. Rachel said she was putting on an old school jam, and they were playing like the music that wasn't old, like it wasn't
Right.
old. Like what do
Hey,
you?
they was playing some Drake or some shit. They
Yeah,
playing,
like some
yeah,
Drew
yeah,
Hill or some,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, where the party
Bruh.
at? Like, what? Like, old
Bruh.
school?
It's
Yeah, yeah.
but you still feel young. Like to us now I understand my parents more, especially like my dad. Cause he really be, you know, my daddy.
Yeah, yeah.
He gotta bring up them glory days. I get it. I
Yeah,
understand. I
yeah.
understand. Cause why is time going by this fast? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like
yes. It is. It's crazy when you see the kids with kids, man. That is just
what, because kids are literally watching them grow is literally what time looks like. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Like that's what
yes.
years looks like, and it's crazy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Even your nephew Xavier, it's only been 3 months. Look completely
Yeah,
different.
he does, and
He starts
he's looking
smiling and all this.
around.
Like,
He's
chill out,
Yeah, he's
chill out.
looking around. He's observing things.
But
Yeah.
but even he is building his personality, like his personality and all the rest of that. He yelling, he crying, yelling because he got an attitude
Wow.
for real. Like it's a real
Wow.
one. Like somebody put this bottle in my mouth right now.
Oh
I
no.
know y'all see me
Oh
struggling.
no. Oh no. Thank you for the like. I just seen that went up. Thank you for that. Yeah. That's wild, man. That's so wild. So I'm just gonna make this real quick. Sunflower, is there anything that you got on your mind that you want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Man, what I want to talk about is everything that's going on in like social media. Like it's gotten to, like, I say that meaning like all this super demonic stuff. Y'all don't like, do that bother y'all at all, or y'all just ignore it? Like what do y'all like? Is it okay with y'all? It don't bother y'all at all? Like what's, I can't watch nothing. I can't listen to nothing. I can't nothing. Everything is just
Okay.
super demonic.
What the hell you looking at?
Like anything, like everything got witchcraft, voodoo, and all the rest of everything. They just gonna sprinkle it. Just
Yeah. I don't know, cause I'm like,
Hey, don't
oh,
get me started. Hey, you already know
but
that's
you
up
know what
my
I'm
alley.
talking about.
Don't get me started.
No,
no.
let's get started. Come on, Steve. Let's go.
Well, I'm gonna sit here and eat my hot wings. Hold on.
Hey, enjoy, my nigga. Enjoy. Now, you know what? I think what it is just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a conspiracy theorist, so to speak. But I really believe that, you know what I'm saying, it's the higher powers like hiding in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, they used to keep so secretive in regards to certain things that they would display on television and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, on the
Right.
radio. But nowadays it's like right in front You know what I'm saying? Front and center. You know what I'm saying? Remember
Right.
when it used to be like back in the day, you used to have, I want to say what it was rated PG. Yeah, it was rated G, PG, PG-13,
And R.
and fucking
And
and
Y
X
seven.
and
Yeah. Oh
X
yeah, and X. Mm-hmm.
and X. Like back in my day, right? Like back in the 80s and 90s.
You had
Now,
NC
you know what I'm
17
saying?
too.
Yeah, but you know what?
Right.
You didn't really
I
see.
only seen
Well,
like one time.
you didn't see the 17 until like the late 90s, early in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't showing the graphic shit. You know what I'm saying? Or it was a problem. You know, like our parents complain about shit like that.
Right.
But now, you know what I'm saying? Because the world is so busy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's on the go go go, and they know that all I got to do is, or the parents, all they got to do is to shut their child up is pull a fucking iPad or iPhone in front of their kids. You know what I'm saying? They can
Right.
fucking show whatever because they know that the kids are not, monitoring what they're, what I'm saying, what they're
Because
watching.
they
You
don't
know what I'm
understand
saying?
it. Right.
Yeah, they don't understand it, but they're soaking it all in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I look at it like this. Now it's the time, like, since the parents are not monitoring, it's too late. Well, I won't say it's too late, but they're just like, hey, this shit is normal now. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
they don't, the parents don't really have a rebuttal, or it's become, like I was just saying, like it's normal now. You know what I'm saying? So the shit that we used to see back, we wouldn't see back on TV. You know what I'm saying? Now we're seeing that shit point blank. Period. Like, I put it like this: like, for the music video WAP. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of Cardi B. I fuck with Cardi B hard. I don't like Megan. You know what I'm saying? But I
That
fuck
would
with
have played
Cardi
on
B.
Uncut. There was no
Man,
playing that on. It
hey,
would have been a whole nother video. They would have made
hey,
a
but you
whole
know what?
nother video.
Yeah, but you know what though? I want to say after it came out, a lot of parents, a lot of older parents, like my mother's age, actually complained about that shit, and they actually took the
Mm-hmm.
shit off of YouTube. And that was the first video that I seen in a long time they got taken down off of YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
especially. You know what I'm saying? And that's when YouTube, well, yeah, they fucking me out of my money, but that's when they came in into,
Started
like,
censoring
what I'm
stuff.
saying, changing what can be shown and what not. Like the for the ones that know me, you know what I'm saying, with my gaming channel, like my Mortal Kombat like videos took my channel to a whole nother level, right? Now
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting paid for any of my Mortal Kombat content, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So that, like, with that, after that WAP shit came out, a lot of things changed, especially when it came to, like, displaying in regards to hey Samantha. In regards to I'm talking to, like, she right here.
Ain't it
In
right?
regards in regards to, like, what can be displayed on, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube or not, because YouTube is like, with it being a media platform or a social media platform, it wasn't really discretion. But now so many people is watching it. Now I guess they had to change up what they were looking at. But like I was saying in the beginning, it's like, in a sense, hiding in fucking plain sight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're just displaying all the shit that they wanted to show, you know what I'm saying, long ago, at a
There,
cheap,
yeah, there's
at a cheaper
no
price.
right. I feel like ever since like people started finding out about like Illuminati and all the rest of that shit, like it's just like, okay, well, since y'all know, like, you know what I'm saying, we're not gonna hide it no more. That's what it is. Like,
And then
okay, well,
too, and I don't want to blame Obama, but once he, like, signed that bill with, you know what I'm saying, with acknowledging like, same sex marriages, gay
right.
sex marriages, all the other shit, that's when, like, everything fucking took a turn for the worse. And it's like, certain, they didn't know what to get a hold on. You know what I'm saying? And I would say that, just speaking on the military aspect, like, shit, it was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you
Right.
talk to your soldiers and now? How do you talk to your airmen, your sailors, or seamen, whatever they
Cause
fucking
that's
call themselves in
cause
the
that's
Navy?
when they started doing
And
the cards and all of that, right?
like they actually acknowledged the fucking like the hormone change, or whatever, the hormone pills or whatever.
Oh
And you
yeah,
couldn't
yeah, yeah.
talk to your
The
soldier, like, just from the army aspect, you couldn't talk to your soldier a certain way, because now he's transitioning to a she, or what the fuck you supposed to call him now, they or
right.
him or her, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? How do you address that? You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
think with that situation, I think that's when like everything just took a turn for the worse. But I could
Yeah.
go on and on. I send you my number. I could go on and on all night.
But
Goddamn on
it
that shit.
is. It's all connected. All of that's all connected. I definitely
No, man, I think
agree.
that Ms. Zaya says they are letting it slide unless there's an uproar. I think what you're seeing is just continual push of the envelope for shock and awe. I don't
Yeah.
think there's really too much different. I mean, way back when you couldn't show your ankle, eventually somebody, guess what, showed their ankle, right? Oh my goodness! And then it went all through the breaking news. She showed her ankle, right? And it's just been a because my thing is, I think that whenever you and we see this sometimes when with like church kids, right? Or people that are in that have authority or whatever, like a judge's kid or something like that, or even a kid that's been highly restricted, right? That what do they do the minute they get out?
Act the
Whatever they
fool.
couldn't do, right?
Right.
Well, most of the time it's whatever they couldn't
Hey,
do.
why you bringing up my past though?
If y'all didn't know, the judge when that was him, he was originally Will Smith. It was based off of his life story. No, but yeah, but when you do, as soon as they get a little bit, see, our thing, I think that throughout the time, it depends on who you are, where you're from, whatever. Because I did the exact same thing, but my thing was cable. It was HBO. I always wanted HBO inside when I was staying with my mama. I couldn't get it. The second I got out, I said, I'm getting the
Yeah.
HBO, right?
Yeah,
Because I
because
couldn't do it.
HBO is where all the stuff that ain't supposed to be on. But even then,
Exactly.
you literally had a whole network for the shit you can't watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everything was on HBO. Or
Yes.
everything was played at
Showtime,
night. Or everything was,
Cinemax.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what that was my thing, right? But for some other people, it could be, behaving or doing certain things that were taboo. Thank you for that. I just seen it. I appreciate you. It's just things that are just taboo, man. It's all about the shock and awe now, right? So I mean, because you look at because and the thing is that you talk about the video of WAP, but even the song WAP, right, is a shock and awe, right? That's what it was supposed to do.
Hey, that
But
shit was
even
worse than
before
X though.
then, I remember listening to songs years ago. Like this would have never played. This would
I
have
beg
like
to
Lil
differ
Wayne
though, because
would have been
you
on the
have
radio.
Two Live Crew. They fought the government to practice freedom of speech.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But I'm saying,
NWA as well.
back in the day,
NWA as
there
well.
would be
And
two
Ice-T.
versions. There would be two versions. There's not two versions
Exactly.
now. They can beep out a lot of stuff.
Hey, and that's what I was saying. Like with the song WAP, that was like actually on repeat for me. And you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just the video looks because I'm a cinematographer, but it was the song, just listening to it like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like the lyrics behind it. But it was just like they eventually took the shit off of YouTube. Like, and it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? With me being an influencer and shit like that for YouTube, just watching on how many times it was uploaded on so many different channels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The same version. They might have like maybe cut out the curse words, but they still displayed the same shit. Like with them laying with snakes and tigers and
Wait,
cheetahs.
did you say you took away WAP?
You can't find it. You can find a clean version with the shit that's edited. You know what I'm saying? Some shit I would have did. But you can't find the unexplicit version on YouTube, not under Cardi B's name. Now, if it's 9 times out of 10 it's under somebody else's name, and I put it like this: when YouTube figure it out, they're gonna delete that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that video been out damn near 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Or that song been out like 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
It's not like it's not like I'm going to look for it or nothing like that.
I am right now.
Saying.
It's wet and gushy.
I bet.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, and that's the clean version or the unexplicit version.
Yeah,
I'm dead ass.
But
no. Hold on.
How do you think that that's gonna shape the future, like
Oh, it's
music in the
gonna get
future and stuff
worse.
like that? I
It,
don't even
hey, it's
watch
gonna get
video, and I
worse.
stopped watching videos when I was a kid because sometimes the video will take away from the song. I'm really big on music. Like I love just music and me picturing it in my head. So I stopped watching videos for real when I was probably like 15 or something like that. After 106 in Park, that was it. B2K was off the radio, that was it. I don't even care. Omarion is on his own. I don't care. So but yeah, because y'all just like
Hey,
I don't know.
I wouldn't even say that it's gonna get worse. It didn't got worse because now
Yeah,
you have all these other platforms besides YouTube that can display whatever. Like you can buy something on iTunes, and you know what I'm saying. And yeah, they might rate the movie, you know what I'm saying, or the movie or video or whatever or song. But if you bought it, they're gonna give you what you paid for. You know what I'm
right,
saying? I haven't came across anything because I patronize iTunes, like that's where I get all my music, all my inspiration when it comes to me doing beats and all other stuff, because I don't want to go out and just what I'm saying, just buy an album and the shit is trash. You know what I'm saying? With
right,
all the newer music, for me growing up listening to NWA, Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying, shit from Chicago, Crucial Conflict, Twister, all the other shit down south. You know what I'm saying? Nothing hits like that anymore, especially when it comes to the drill music. So I'd rather have iTunes, similar to Spotify and almost like YouTube, where I can just play a song. If I don't like it, I don't have to worry about wasting my money on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at right now. But now, like I was just saying, on iTunes, you can buy whatever you want to, whatever you want to
hmm
listen to, and it's yours. And then on top of that, they got a customer service line. If you don't like the shit, you can call them and get your money back, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, okay. I
you know what I'm
thought you was
saying?
just stuck
So,
with it.
no, I mean, well, when it comes to the movies, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different when it comes
No,
to
even
once
with
you bought
music,
it.
I thought you just stuck.
Nope, not iTunes. They don't want to lose their customers. You know what I'm saying? They don't want
Right.
to lose their customers. So they give you your money back on the album. You know what I'm saying? But they prevent you from like copying it or making a copy or whatever, about it.
Right.
So speak
I mean, but that makes
before they
sense
refund
because
it.
back in the day, you don't like the CD, you take that shit back.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? Like Circuit City and Best Buy, they used to be on that shit. Because I started shopping at Best Buy in '93, and as a matter of fact, my first album that I
I'm
bought was
sorry, you was shopping in '93.
yeah, I'm old as fuck,
I
baby
didn't know
girl.
you was
I
that
just put it like
old.
that.
Look,
Like,
I
hey,
I was
like,
crawling at.
hey, like I talked to my niece. I call my niece baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Like in '93, I was 13. I was 12 going on 13. You know what I'm saying? So, I had my little job and shit. So, I was cutting grass in the neighborhood. So shit. My sister was like, yeah. She's like, what you want to do? Shit. Hey, that new Snoop Dogg came out, didn't it? You know what I'm saying? The Snoop Dogg first album, Doggy Style. And I was with my sister, so I had to show ID. My sister, she was 10 years older than me. So she was like 23, 22, 23. You know what I'm saying? So she bought it for me, because if not, if I wasn't with her, 9 out of 10, if I went over her house, I was gonna dub it anyway. You know what I'm saying? If she bought it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That so she was like, I'll just take you there. So you know what I'm saying? So you ain't getting in no trouble or whatever. And that's where it started, but back then you used to have to show ID to buy certain things. Now they
Yeah,
don't even give a
yeah.
they don't care.
Anything with that sensory, that advisory on there.
yeah, yeah. Let me know when you got to go, Black Sunflower. It's 5:30 now.
I think I'm gonna kick it.
Okay, all
If
right.
if that's okay with you,
Hey, that is perfectly fine
this
with
your
me.
show.
Matter of fact,
If you want
uh,
me to go, I'll leave.
no, no, never that, never that. I definitely do appreciate you being here. Um, Ms. Zion brought up a great point though to what you guys are saying. She says that Cardi B is an artist for adults, something for only adults. My child doesn't know Cardi B or her song. She
Right,
might know her face, but
right,
she does not know her songs.
Hey,
right. And
but you
So
that's
know what?
because,
I was gonna
huh?
say even Cardi B, even though I'll put it like this, Cardi B got in trouble. She had some flack a few damn near a year ago, where she was like performing or like doing a live stream and had her song playing, and her daughter came down the stairs, down the fucking whining goddamn stairs. And as soon as she turned around and seen her daughter, she cut the motherfucker off. So her
Right,
daughter don't even know Cardi B. She know
right, right.
whatever her
But
name is. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
raising your kids right. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's teaching them, okay, well, you're not supposed to, and you have to do it young, because if you do it too late, them kids, if they see that you a pushover, they can do whatever they want to. Cause like my son, he don't give a damn. I can say, don't do that. Don't talk to them. Don't watch that. He gonna do the shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? But he don't know, and he don't like a lot of rap music. He's always been like that. He don't really like a lot of rap. But y'all, the fact that Zariah and them don't know, or even Cardi's kids don't know, y'all might be that. I think that that's how it's supposed to be. Grown people shit is supposed to be grown people shit, and then you know what I'm saying. And kids know to stay in a child's place. So
Yeah, I think back in the
mhm,
day that they made the older folks or the old school stuff less enticing. You know what I'm saying? For the stuff like it was catered to, or I think it was the parents that actually funneled you down. They put the blinders on you, and you only can stay in this particular lane. Versus now,
mhm,
the shit is wide open. Like you can go on the
mhm.
internet and type in whatever and get some information on it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But doesn't that
But
just come
not
down
only
to the
that,
parenting though?
you you get a lot of parents these days. Y'all want to be best friends with your kids, like for
Mhm.
what?
That's what I
Like
said.
for
Doesn't it
what?
just come down to parenting?
It's
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, you can still be. You don't have to be a hard ass or strict, or you know what I'm saying. Like crazy. We had some strict parents. I ain't gonna lie, but
Nah, you
you
had
don't
some
have to
strict
be.
parents.
So you said I.
Yeah,
I need some
you had
antenna to
some
get on
strict
your
parents.
ass.
Shoot.
Yeah, my big ass daddy coming into school with that uniform on. I told you, them kids be like your daddy in the office, and
Yeah,
they wouldn't talk
yeah.
to me either. They would
Look.
not talk to me when my daddy was.
Was your father a police officer? Was he a police officer?
No, he was in the military, but he just big for no reason.
Oh, okay, I'll put it like this. I had the same experience, and I'm pretty sure Kay gonna jump in the comments and talk shit because of my daddy. Like, I'll put it like this. I always been light skinned, right? I always been the
Mhm,
brightest one in the room, so to speak. Light as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the ghettoest motherfucker that you'll run into, right? But the thing is though, like when my father walk in, you already know that's a twin of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
right.
me and him look damn near just alike. So when he stepped in the room, everybody like, that's your motherfucking daddy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gotta say shit. But then when he come with that motherfucking police uniform, nigga, I'm talking about everything apart like the Red Sea around me. Everybody
Right.
get the
All of a
fuck away
sudden, you
from
don't
me.
got no
Yeah.
friends. Don't nobody know you.
I used to be like, damn. I'd be like, damn, what the fuck? What
The
I do at
teachers don't
home
even
or what
want
I
to
do
talk
at
to you.
school? Man, hey, I'm telling you, I'm like, which one of these motherfucking teachers snitched on me? Like, or did I do something at home or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And 9 times out of 10, it was Miss Ferris because Miss Ferris used to whoop my ass and then call my daddy. Then he'll whoop my
You want to
ass
go
when I get
jumping?
home. No, rest in peace. She just passed
Oh,
like last
okay.
year, you
She
know.
already got
But she,
jumped.
yeah. Hey, but you know what? Hey, but hey,
Wait a
no bullshit
minute.
though.
I'm not.
No,
What
hey,
is going on here?
hey, no
Oh
bullshit though.
man.
That was my favorite teacher. That was my favorite teacher because the thing is, she actually showed love to the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm,
especially for the kids that wasn't being disciplined at home or getting attention from their parents. She actually would show love. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if it well, I don't think we had any white students at Stag. I think maybe in my eighth grade year, maybe I think we had one, but still, you know what I'm saying. She will actually show love to all the kids. You know what I'm saying. So that was like my favorite teacher. Besides her calling my fucking daddy, that used to piss me the fuck off. But everything else, I love Miss Ferris.
She called because she cared
yeah.
for
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever reason it was. You don't even get teachers like that no more. I'm sorry, like the '90s era, like late '80s, '90s. That was like the best time. Probably all the way up to early 2000s.
Yeah. Ms. Zaya says, "Yep," but these kids blocks work. Yes, I think so. I think that's one of the things too, because a lot of devices and streaming apps usually come with kid sensories. You know what I mean?
Right. But
So
my
I think,
but it's only up to a certain age. So my son, when he first got his phone, He was like, I think he was like 11, 10 or 11. When he turned 13, they let them decide. The company, the phone, it lets you decide, hey, today's your 13th birthday. Do you still want to keep this app? And if I want the app back on that phone, I have to ask him for permission to put the app back on the phone.
Oh hell no. See,
Yeah.
it's still that's
Hey,
when
that
you gotta,
motherfucker be in the trash.
yeah. You still gotta
He
go
ain't had
because
a phone. Look, where is that? He ain't had a phone all year. Okay. I got it right now. He ain't had a phone
hey,
all
that's what.
year.
But see, that's you still got to parent no matter what they try to push. You still
Right.
have to be the block for your child. You know what I mean? You still got to be
Right.
there in block for them because you know where your child's at and what they're should be ingesting and what they should not be ingesting. So
Yeah.
I think
And what they can handle ingesting
exactly.
because like, mm-mm,
Yeah.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
Like some of the conversations I be going through his phone and these kids is so grown. And it's like, baby, you're 12. Literally. You're 12 years old. What are you talking about? And
Yeah.
where did you get it from? Did you get
Yeah.
it from another 12-year-old who don't know what they talking about? Or you listening
Or
to
the
grown folks? Or you know what I'm saying? And
or
that's
the
why you got
internet.
to keep it's out of your business. They see everything. They hear everything. Like, but Twan, he be so awkward in them conversations. I'm like, yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Just
You be
stay
the odd
right there.
one,
But
okay?
don't worry, he's
You
gonna learn. He gonna pick it up. we always awkward at the first time
Like
dealing with this
I
stuff.
remember I remember when I was little, like, you know what I'm saying, I grew up in the Michael Jackson era. So when did he come out? Was it 75? I think he
baby,
came
you
out
Oh
just
shit!
keep
in
getting
Yeah,
older
76.
and
I
older.
need
Keep
to.
going.
Hey, but the thing is, I think his first album came out in '82. I think that's what it was. I think it was '82. But you know, I wasn't paying no attention to '85. I think that was Motown '85. But when he first did the first moonwalk on the fucking Motown Awards or whatever it was, right? And it was just crazy. And like, you know, like my parents would like sanction or censor certain songs. And you know, and Michael Jackson, when you listen to him, you thinking he just straight like G or PG at the most. Like he's not cursing
Mhm.
or whatever. You might have one or two songs where he might say, like recently, you know, or before he died, where he cursed. But back in the day, he didn't have any songs that, you know, where he was cursing. But I was censored. I couldn't watch the video or the short film of or the song of Thriller. That's how strict my parents was. You know what I'm saying? Or my mother at least. You know what I'm saying?
Really scares me. Hmm.
And that's
Yeah,
why.
me
And I
too.
think
I was about to say
I hey,
that.
but I think
Thrillers.
that's what it
When that nigga
I
looked
think
back, I was like, turn that shit off.
hey,
Turn it off.
I think that's what it was on why my mother censored me from watching it. But
But
then
even then, think about it. Like, even then, that was probably like how I was talking about things are becoming demonic. That in that era, you know what I'm saying? That might have been what that was. Like, turn it off. You know, because I believe like spirits come through your TV. You got all these shows doing all this witchcraft and all the rest of that. They're speaking that literally in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in stuff like that. So I believe if you let them demons come in, they're gonna come in. So
and
that's probably what.
that's what I was getting to. I think that's why.
Yeah.
I think that's why it was censored. But I didn't know no better. Like I said, I was born in '79. The fucking song came out in '85. You know what I'm saying? So I
Oh,
was what,
yeah.
6? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I just thought mama was being an asshole. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But her and my dad would listen to it or watch it, you know what I'm saying, in the other room, and
And
I'm
they
in the
knew.
fucking bedroom and I can hear it. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm that kid that wanted to touch the stove just to see if it was hot. So I'm gonna
Right.
find a way to watch it. And then um it pissed my mother off, but my uncle, when we went down to Memphis, ended up buying the
The jacket.
VHS. No, well, I had the jacket. I had both. I had the red and black one and the red and gold one. And the black and red one, I think. But because my mother, she worked at York's, but that's a whole nother story. But my uncle, he ended up buying the VHS, and my mother was so pissed. Soon as he put that shit in and I heard the song, I looked at her. She was like, "You motherfucker!" And my mother didn't curse, but I seen her lips. She was like, you know what I'm saying? She was mad as hell, and she was like, "Steve, go in the back." I was like, "God damn it."
Oh,
Yeah,
look, my
man.
mama to this day, I can't watch Scooby Doo. Like I don't watch it because there was no Scooby Doo. We were not allowed to watch the Smurfs. My grandma didn't allow us to watch Rugrats. Um, we couldn't watch the Snorks. I watched the Snorks because I like the Snorks. But yeah, my mama didn't play that. Turn it off. Turn it off. I remember your sister coming to the house playing Trey songs, and she thought she was smart too. And she might remember this, but your mama had bought her the CD, but she bought her like the unedited version. And my mom was
Oh
like,
wow.
"Who's CD?" And I'm over here, that's the Shanties. That is not that is not
Damn.
mine. Said, turn that off.
Hey,
Turn that off.
that's your
Who
daddy's
and
mistress.
Shanti got about
Your
3
daddy's mistress.
Now we know where she get it from. Over there listening
Yeah,
to Trey
my mama
songs.
bought it. Okay, well you can't play it here. You can't
Heck nah.
not here. Take it home and play it. You can't
Hey,
play it here.
hey, we ain't even gonna get on CDs. I bought Bone second CD East 99 like fucking 6 times. My sister
Yeah.
bought it for me twice after my mother broke the first fucking 3 times I bought it. And then the last time I bought it was when I actually right before I got married, I went and rebought it. And I still got the goddamn CD right now. It took me six tries to goddamn keep that CD. My mother because the thing is, Bone fucked it up for Bone and 3 6 Mafia or 666. That's what the name was, right? So you just listen to the name, you already know the shit that they're
Oh
talking
yeah,
about, right? But Bone wasn't. They didn't come out right and just say that they were like devil worshippers or whatever, whatever. But they were playing with the Ouija board. I didn't know what the fucking Ouija board was.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But then when you hear the shit and you hear what they're talking about on the song Mr. Ouija or whatever, whatever, and then some of their
Mm,
songs I had the shit on tape and CD. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm old school, right? So I had a setting on my tape recorder where you can actually hit reverse on certain tapes, and then to actually play
mm-hmm,
the shit behind, and you listen to the
mm-hmm.
shit. You be like, he's saying the
But
whole
but
fucking chant backwards, and you can hear exactly what the fuck he's saying, type shit.
Oh wow.
So they've
But
been doing this shit.
but
I'm
that's
dead ass.
real. That's real,
Yeah.
and that's how witchcraft and stuff works like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like you're not paying attention, and that's why my mama used to always get mad at us because we'd be like, "Mama, I just like the beat." You know what I'm saying? But you're not really paying attention to what you're listening to. That's why the Bible say, "Guard your ears." You not lit. You know what I'm saying? You're not paying attention, and that's why it's very important because the same things that they doing now, they've been doing. It's just more obvious now because it's more norm. You know what I'm saying? It's more of the norm now to do those things. And well, this should be accepted by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, heavens no. My
Like
mama
I
was like,
said,
you listen to Bootylicious. Turn it off. And out of respect, I love the Destiny's Child album, okay? But out of respect for my mom, even when she wasn't there, I'm skipping Bootylicious. Okay. Not all the time, but most of the time I'm skipping Bootylicious. So mm,
Yeah. So what is the solution here? Because I think that when you tell a child not to do something, it makes them want to do it more. So is it that how do you parent this? Do you let them know what's going on, or do you still try to keep them closeted? And this is when they start getting up in age. Because I mean, they're gonna run across it because it's in the schools, it's everywhere. So what?
right.
How do you
It's
prepare them?
I believe you have to teach your kids discernment early, very early. Kids, they learn things way before you think they do. You know what I'm saying? I I think that that's where it starts because if I get to the point where like right now, me and my son, we both watch anime all the time. But even going back and watching like Sailor Moon, I love Sailor Moon. But sometimes I'm like, oh no, I haven't. I tried to rewatch it and I can't because it's so just flat out demonic. Like I just can't do it. And so like now, even though we're sucked into anime, it's hard for me saying like, okay, Twan, but this one we gonna have to find something else to watch because they doing all kind of rituals and all kind of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's harder now, and he doesn't understand. Like, Mama, we was just watching it yesterday. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think you just have to start early and kind of stay on your kids and talk to your kids. You don't have to, no, don't watch that, turn that shit off. I told you, blah, blah, blah. Like, I think you need to explain it because exactly the way, the more you tell me not to, the way you tell me not to, it's gonna make me want to do it, or I'm gonna try to rationalize. Okay, well, you used to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't bothering you when you was doing it. Okay, you're still alive. Like, so, you know,
Oh crap.
I think it's that's fair.
With me, it was like I had to practice because I was like, because like
I don't know what that was. My computer just shut off on me. But somehow they allowed me to come back in here and keep it going. So I'll see if I can get Black Sunflower back.
I forgot what we was talking about.
Just music and kids and the access.
Oh, I think I was talking about what I did is like, you know what I'm saying? Like my parents, they were very strict, or my mother especially, she was very strict because she was she still is an active Jehovah Witness. So certain things we couldn't do, certain things we couldn't participate in or listen to or what have you. But like I said, with the Bone CD, you know what I'm saying? Like the first one she didn't have no issues with. You know what I'm saying? Because because me personally, I was always nervous and scared of witchcraft. Anything dealing with witchcraft, Ouija, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? And like the Ouija, like after I found out what it was, I never even fucking indulged in that shit. Like a couple of my homeboys used to play with that shit. You know, because we grew up in the Bone area. We was thugs. We was out there on the block. You know what I'm saying? Doing our thing or doing our thug dizzle, so to speak. But you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like, it was certain shit. Don't bring that shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me, hey, in my defense, a lot of people wouldn't try to include me in certain things because even though I was out there doing God knows what, you know what I'm saying? They already know, oh, that nigga Jehovah Witness, he ain't gonna do nothing, no way. You know what I'm saying? So I had a little safe space, or it was like we said the other day, like a safe word, so to speak. Like, oh, that nigga ain't gonna do that. And I'll be the first one, you know what I'm saying? Be the first one doing it. And motherfuckers be looking like, what the fuck? Like, Gallimore? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but it kept me in a safe space. It kept me out of certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate my niggas for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like certain things, like when it come back to the like I said with the East 99, if you I'm telling you, if you have that shit or was a Bone fan and you had a tape player where you can rewind the shit and actually hear the words in reverse and listen to that shit would scare the living shit out of you. Because when you play a song or back in the day when you rewind it, all you hear is you know what I'm saying, like the shit rewinded. But when you playing that shit in reverse or rewinding it in reverse and it sound like an actual song, I'm telling you, it would fucking throw you off. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like actually watching the Poltergeist, The Exorcist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a sense, like, damn, am I fucking teeter-totting that line? You know what I'm saying? Or did I just, you know what I'm saying? Let me check my drawers, make sure I ain't let no demons in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it was, Yeah. But to get back to me, and out of respect to my wife, because my wife is still a practicing Jehovah Witness or whatever, and my daughter's mother as well, in Chicago. Out of respect for them, it was just certain songs. And to this day, even though my kids, like my youngest is even though like my youngest is should be 17 in July. My other two is 18 and the other one's 24. When either one of them got in the car with me, out of respect for them and self-respect for me being their father, I would turn certain songs because what I look like playing WAP in front of my kids, especially I got 3 girls. You know what I'm saying? Fuck no. I wish a nigga would. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't do that. And the same thing with my son. And I think I not babied him, but he was sheltered until he actually turned 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? Where when we bought him his own computer and he could listen to whatever, but he was still, out of respect for us, you know what I'm saying, he would still play the unexplicit version of whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever song he's listening to. And so I think I set a good precedence for them in regards to what they listen to. Like my baby girl listen to fucking K-pop, and I need to actually go research that shit because I don't know what the fuck they saying. They Korean, you know what I'm saying? but you know, in a sense, it's like not hiding it, you know what I'm saying, from us, but you know, out of respect of us as their parents, they won't do or play certain things around us, and that's all I want. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because eventually, I look at it like this: with me growing up, I did it. I want to touch a stove. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want
Yeah.
them to be scared and go touch a stove out there in these streets now, because you know you got kids their age toting guns and shit. So I don't want them to, you know, I don't want them to, and I think that's probably why I shelter them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them indulging in shit like that, because I'm telling you, like I done been shot at numerous of times and check myself and be like, damn, nigga, I didn't get
Yeah.
hit. Got
Yeah.
grazed once in my life. You know what I'm saying? Then that's a blessing, and I'll leave it at that. I don't want them to experience that shit. You know?
Yeah. Let me see what Ms. Zaya talking about. She's saying y'all brave, never tried it. I don't know who y'all is. I ain't never did it either.
Hey, you want me to turn it on right now? I'll rewind it right now.
Yeah, no. Tell me once if you tried this, something crazy happening, not doing it. I know, because back in my day, it was what Candyman and Bloody Mary. Yeah, we ain't doing all that. Rewinding tapes, talking in the mirrors. Yep, saying names, shaking my head. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
Hey, in the killer part, I just wanted to touch on that before I forget. Like, I didn't like subconsciously, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, because I didn't get into horror movies and you know, and witchcraft. Well, I'm not into witchcraft, but you know what I'm saying, talk, you know, spirits and all the other shit. I just started indulging into that shit until I got older. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't grow up watching horror movies all the time. Like, I didn't see Candyman until shit. I think that shit came out when I was like 14. I don't think I seen
Yeah, I
that
was
shit until I
young when
was
that
like
shit.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it until I was like 20, and by that time it was kind of like, you know, this ain't
Yeah.
my speed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I still want to see the new one, the latest one. I want to see that shit.
Okay.
But I didn't realize what I was doing until, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm just like a fucking honest child, just rewinding the fucking tape, doing the what you supposed to if you want to listen to it from the beginning to the end again. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Rewinding
Yeah.
it, and this certain song, the shit sound like the shit was talking. I'm
Oh
like, what the
wow.
fuck? Like, what
Wow.
the hell, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I see why mama broke this motherfucker 6 times.
Yeah, yeah. No, I definitely agree with you, man. I think you know, at least with the whole thing, man, I think it comes down to just, you know, parenting and all that stuff. And again, I think the most, you know, I'd be so scared of it because of what was taught to me. So, you know, I'm pretty sure some people probably wasn't taught that, or maybe taught something opposite, so it doesn't affect them quite as much, or maybe they indulge a little bit more than others. But yeah, I'm with Ms. Zaya. All you gotta do is tell me once, and I'll learn that part. But yeah, it's crazy. So before we get up out of here, Steve, was there anything that you wanted to talk about? I know Black Sunflower and brought that one out. We didn't went on a whole tangent. Was there anything you wanted to talk about?
um, just the topics that we was gonna discuss. That was it. I think it was the what was the name of that topic? It was the one with the damn. I can't even think of. Let me hold on. Let me look back at it.
All right.
Oh yeah. I want to bring out the with the Marine and killing the you know,
All right.
killing the dude on
Well,
the
you know
subway.
what? We'll go ahead. Well, since you want to talk about it, we'll I'll play it and cue it up, and then we'll go through it. So what Steve is talking about. Welcome back, Sunflower. Why did I do that? I have no idea. Welcome back, Sunflower. What Steve is talking about is the in New York City on the subway. There was a homeless guy, I believe, street performer,
Mhm.
uh, who was on the train. They say he was threatening people. I'm not sure if that's been substantiated, but he was talking a lot
Is
of
there
mess.
video of that?
What's that?
Is there video of him threatening people?
I don't believe it is.
Okay.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's been substantiated, but that's what they were saying. And Marine decided to go jump into action and I guess subdue the man, which led to the death. So we're gonna take a quick look at that, and then we'll come back.
The death of a man on the New York City subway. The 30-year-old with a history of mental illness died Monday after being placed in a chokehold after witnesses say he was threatening other passengers.
This shocking video shows 30-year-old Jordan Neely in a chokehold with 3 New York City subway riders holding him down for several minutes. Witnesses say Neely was acting erratically and making verbal threats when a 24-year-old Marine veteran stepped in and held Neely in a chokehold. He doesn't let go until his body goes limp. Former Manhattan Assistant DA Michael Bachner.
Can someone see someone acting erratically and hold them in a chokehold?
Under New York state law, a person can only use the level of force necessary, reasonably necessary, to stop the conduct.
Alrighty then. There goes that. So yeah, that's what Steve was referring to. What would you like to talk about on that one, Steve? I know it's a lot. It's a lot.
I just want to say, just for past military experience, you know what I'm saying? It's certain things that you're not supposed to fucking practice on goddamn civilians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's certain techniques that you're not supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because, in a sense, like I think we were discussing on King of Spades in regards to like with fighters or having to have their hands registered and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Being in the military, well, you kind of registered, but you know what I'm saying? But once you get out, I think you should re-register, so to speak, because it's certain things that you need to deprogram yourself from fucking doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I get it. Yeah, he probably was irate and shit like that, but the dude was known for having mental illness or, maybe Tourette's or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things that you would intervene with or not. So it's like with them not showing any footage of this kid or dude
Right.
actually displaying any of these signs, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's kind of fishy, like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Somebody would have.
yeah, like was it just jealousy, or was he dancing and the dude have a girl and the girl was digging the shit, you know what I'm saying? And the dude got jealous, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's more to the story than that, you know what I'm saying?
Or,
It's just because I'm fresh
right.
out the military. Well, I'm a jarhead, or what they call them, seamen, or whatever the fuck the Marines call themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not active anymore, but hey, I'm gonna still try this hold on you on what I used to do to the Hajis or the Taliban over in
That he probably
Afghanistan. I'm
never
gonna practice
did.
this shit. Yeah,
He probably
yeah,
never
yeah,
did.
yeah,
He probably used
yeah.
to get his ass whooped too. And that's why he joined the military. Okay. The same way that they be talking about,
Damn.
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but the same way that, we talk about with the officers who do it with their ego trip and all the rest of it, I think that's what that was.
hmm Oh, that was
I
the
think
transition. I was trying to get you to just ride that wave right there. You know what I'm saying? Ride it on. You know what I'm saying?
my apologies.
No. I
No.
think,
You good. You good.
yeah, I think it's a lot of possibilities. I don't know for sure. I haven't seen anything saying what he said that they consider was threatening. What he did that warranted him being restrained. What he did that warranted him to be restrained in that manner. Um, yeah, I'm not sure that I've seen anything yet.
There's
Now,
nothing.
as right on time, right? As they do, they have done some digging into his past, and he has been arrested. I believe they said over like 40 times. I want to say one of them may have involved a older elderly woman. I don't know if he fought the elderly woman or what. But I know one of them was that. So I definitely was gonna say, does one's past constitute a justification for a homicide?
Can I
Yeah, whoever. Yeah.
if if his arrest were as serious um as they're trying to make it seem, he why is he out? Don't you think that he would have been in prison? Like if it, you know what I'm saying? I think that what it may have been is you're just irritating. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody do something. We can't tell him. You know what I'm saying? We can't tell him not to ride the bus, but somebody come get his ass. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
And
And
and then
sometimes when white people get sick of it, they really get sick of it. And
and then on top of that, he was a known mental illness case. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like the state And New York don't give a fuck. It's just like Chicago and LA. Like they don't give a fuck about their city, especially like their citizens, especially in the urban communities. You know, wherever their
Right.
money is, that's what they really appreciate. Like I put it like this: when they put Trump Tower in the fucking hood, next thing you know, they tearing down all the fucking projects around that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because they're worried about Trump Tower, but they're not worried about these projects that's been here since the 40s and 50s or 60s or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just sickening. You know what I'm saying? But they should have did something about that, or like put him on the 13th floor in the fucking hospital, you know what I'm saying, and try to give him some type of help versus you know what I'm saying, versus just letting him just go around and just continue to do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or like in a sense, like what they say is the justice system is street justice. They wanted somebody to fucking take care of it because they was probably tired of the shit that he was putting them through or the paperwork that they had to do. Like it's petty. It's petty as hell. And now the dude done lost his life, you know?
Mhm. Again, it's if we think that officers need to learn how to deal with mental. First of all, okay, the military. You know what I'm saying? Like military
He
is
like
known for.
that. He knew some shit was
I'm
about to
just
come.
sick of it. I'm tired of it. It's so irritating, and it's so everything is becoming the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a repeat all the time, and it's so irritating. But what if that man was ex-military? What if he was a veteran? Would a you know what I'm saying? Like with mental health issues, and
Or
all of a
what if
sudden,
the roles was reversed and he got the
I was
best of
thinking
that
the same
motherfucker?
thing.
Hmm.
The same thing, but I don't even know. I don't look. Let me just shut up.
I put it like this: like in the military, and you know, in the military's defense, it's certain things that we supposed to do in certain situations. You train in regards to certain situations. You're not just supposed to be fucking, you know what I'm saying, come over here, let me try this on you type shit. You know, practicing it on people. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like you said earlier, maybe he never got the opportunity, you know, or was getting his ass whooped, and he wanted to just
Exactly.
try this
Let
shit
me be
on
the hero.
that person, you know.
Let
But
me be the. Why is he still in the military?
No, he's former.
Former military. Why? He got
That's,
out or he got
nah,
discharged?
they did not divulge that information.
Disorderly?
I have no idea. I
What
have
is
no idea.
Chapter 11? What is it?
Yeah, I think that's bankruptcy, but yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, there's probably some shit. Y'all over here posting all this man's arrest and all the rest of that. Post it. What
Yeah.
what does the record look like?
Samantha says the system really do people just like that, Steve. Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
it's
so I mean,
sad.
yeah,
I was just gonna say it's sad, man. Like I still got cousins and homeboys from back in the day that's still doing the same shit in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I think I made a way out for myself and my kids, but it's a shame. Like when I go back to Chicago, I can go to this same spot. You know what I'm saying? And they still doing the same stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dodging bullets. You know what I'm saying? And whatever else allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I'm just leave it at that. You know, but you know what I'm saying? It's a shame. It's a shame. It's just that a repeating cycle or that hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying? That the government has that has us trapped in these situations. Like I put it like this. Like I think I was telling E the other day. It's certain things that people of other races don't see the shit that's going on in our area. Like when you watch the news, like they get a whole different other news on the north side of Chicago that we getting on the south side. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. And I didn't realize that shit until I got older. You know what I'm saying? The people on the north side ain't worried about, you know what I'm saying, on Pookie shooting John and and Pojo over there in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? They ain't worried about that shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They worried about they fucking stocks and bonds and bank accounts and shit like that. And I didn't realize that shit till I got older. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a repeating cycle, and they would just want to keep us in that darkness. You know what I'm saying, so to speak.
yeah. I think it's just I don't know, it because you can question it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there are certain people that are looking to be heroes, and they are looking to show that guy, right? We see it several of times where you'll have an unarmed individual who's heavily melanated and richly melanated, who is a target because he's not going to get away with this. I know he was stealing out of that house that they're building up. And he wasn't, right. He was just going for a jog, right. And he does what everybody does when I have my house built. People come inside; they want to see what's going on, right. That's Ahmaud Arbery is who I'm talking about. But it's these stories that you hear of, no, not on my watch. You know what I'm saying? And I think that happens a lot. And I think that they're taking action and it's causing lives. Because I don't think that again, I don't know the full story, so I would have to see the full story. But I would, if he was putting hands on somebody, he being the victim in this case, if he the one that's passed away, if he was putting his hands on somebody or being in that manner, not just barking, anybody can bark and talk shit, right? But if he's actually putting hands on somebody, I would think that this might be justified. But if he's just talking shit, because we talk shit pretty goddamn good, it makes you feel like you got hit. And goddamn it, if you think the dudes is bad, motherfucker, you should try the females. They talk like this. You'll get cut the way they talk. You swear you was bleeding out. So we as an richly melanated individual are very good at talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I would really love to see what happens here, what comes out, because just because somebody's good at tongue wrestling does not mean that they deserve to die, in my opinion. Black Sunflower, you want to get the final word on this? I'll come to you,
I gotta
Steve.
be the final. Look,
you don't have to.
yeah,
I'll come to Steve. Sorry, I'll go to Steve.
All I got to say is I feel sorry for any person, any male that wants to marry any of my daughters, because I talk shit. And you know what I'm saying? They did it and trained them real well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But yeah, I think it's just, this situation it's a messed up situation. You know what I'm saying? Because with me being public affairs, or you know what I'm saying, or dealing with media and all this other shit, it's certain things that you want to key in on the command message, so to speak. So, you know what I'm saying, with them hiding all this information in regards to, like, yeah, his arrest record, but show the whole thing. Don't show, you know what I'm saying, don't show bits and pieces of it, because you're not telling the whole story. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the dude was being aggressive and touching on females, and or if he hit the ex-Marine or whatever, then I would see it's justified. But just to choke him out, and you got two other dudes standing over him, you know what I'm saying? And it's just ridiculous. Like, it doesn't make sense. It seemed like the dude that was choking him out, the ex-Marine, is in the wrong, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? With and they should be as guilty as him, standing over him. You know what I'm saying? Watching what's going on.
They said for several minutes, bro.
Yeah, and I think
for several minutes,
whoever brought this man's past is wrong, because what he did yesterday does not justify him dying tomorrow or today, right? It doesn't justify it. No matter what the fuck he did yesterday, and he served his time, he's out, right? That has no bearing on today.
Right. And then, think about the same thing that they did. This is the exact same thing that they did with George Floyd.
Exactly. They assassinate his character. They tried to assassinate and make him less than. So that
pulled up things that don't even matter. Not just, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit that don't even matter. And come to find out, the officer never liked him. Like,
so
y'all tried to bash him so bad, and come to find out, it was the white man's fault.
The George Floyd is a higher. I hold that one to a higher standard, because it was law enforcement. It's supposed to be somebody that's trained and professional, right? So that one's even worse, because they mistreated him the way that they did, regardless of what he did beforehand. Again, it has no bearing on what they didn't know what he, you know what I mean? All this stuff. This is after that happened. Then they start digging. Then they start disparaging him. But it has nothing to do with them acting professional in that moment.
But I'm talking about as far as like media. You know what I'm saying?
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. And they do it with all of them. Even Trayvon Martin did the same thing. Said to that baby, you gonna really? Really?
And he was so young that what they went to he talked shit, he smoked weed, he misbehaved.
He was a
Like,
kid.
that was
He
as
was
much.
a kid being a kid.
Yes,
What was he doing that day?
his life was so short that that's all that they had, right? Like they didn't have any criminal
Right,
record or anything like that. It was
right.
just like, yeah, I agree with you on
He was black. Did you know he was black?
that.
Did you see him? He was black too.
Yes, he did. He did the exact same thing, if not a lot lighter. Because I know we've done the exact same thing, if not worse, than what he's done. And none of us were, should be dead because of that, at all. So
It's
yeah,
it's just sad because you get a lot of with the media coverage, it's always a black man with maybe mental issues. And that scares me because that shows how many black men are having mental issues and they're not being helped, one. You know what I'm saying? They're not being understood, two. And if it's an epidemic going on, then why aren't we pushing more towards, you know what I'm saying? We pushing more towards the rights for everybody, but what about rights for them? What about how to handle them? You know what I'm saying? Like,
the
I don't
best
know.
way to get people on it is to find a way for them to make money off of it. That's what I
Right.
think. There's no money in doing that, so
You
they're
right.
not gonna put their time and effort into that, at all. So yeah, I don't think so. So, anybody got anything else to talk about here before we get up out of here?
No. What y'all doing this weekend? Look, the
This
holidays
weekend,
coming up. What y'all got?
this
What?
weekend, the weekend
Hold
over.
on. Can we zoom in on my Cash App? Mother's Day is coming up, and I would
Okay,
like
I
to
don't know if I
just
can
make.
zoom in on it,
I'm
but
sure you can.
I don't
I'm
think
sure.
I
Matter of
can.
fact, if you would just switch out Black Sunflower
Hold
and
on,
my
let me
Cash
see.
App,
Let
I
me let
think
me see
that'll.
if I detach it and let's see if I click on it, I can make it larger.
Look at God
Is that better?
asking you shall receive. Put it across the whole. Put y'all's name. Okay, if you just put it over everybody's face. I
Hold on,
think
let me
we.
see. Let me see what I can do
Can y'all
here.
see that? Okay. Look how they do it. If
I
everybody just sends me $1,
Let me
don't think
see.
it's
Let me
big
see what
enough.
I can do here. Let me send that
sir, sir,
back
sir,
down.
what's wrong with you?
We'll put that right there, right? And then what I'll do is I will take. Let me see.
Come back in so they can screenshot
What is
anytime they
this?
need to. I'm now
Hold on.
taking the donations for the podcast. If you would like to donate, just
Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see.
I know what he about to do.
Oh,
I
nothing.
already
Just
see it.
get on my
No, I
nerves.
already see it. I already see
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's
A
just
little ticker, a little ticker,
yeah. I'm gonna make a little ticker for you. There you go.
I already seen it.
That one little thing going there. There it is. All right. So we did that for
Oh,
you.
you forgot the dollar sign though. You forgot the dollar
Oh,
sign.
damn. Oh shit, I did miss one, didn't I? Oh man, hold on. Let's get this correct. Oh, somebody's calling in. Let me see who this is real quick. Where's the dollar sign? Is that number 4? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it was number 4. Shift 4.
Why is it not working?
But is that my Cash App going off? Keep going.
Is it?
I don't know. Look, let me pray for
Oh,
it.
you know what? I think it's because it's white. That's why. Dang it.
Well, you got it
I
right.
can.
Hold on. I put a lot of dollar signs in
How
there.
you doing? If you would like to donate to the show, the link is under my name right there. Appreciate you.
All
You know what?
right. Thank you for reminding me. If you do want to donate to the stream, the Cash App is up at the top. Any donations will go towards the stream, making it better. I have to create a business account for it to be able to use it. So I want to make it legit. So I haven't purchased anything yet, but it's in there. And once we do that, then I'll definitely you'll start seeing some new mics and things like that, gadgets and gadgets popping up. What's that?
I get a new bike too?
You get a new bike?
Mike.
No, man, you got a new setup, man. This is not the couch. This is not the couch that I'm used to. Oh my God, where'd the Homer Simpson couch go to?
The Homer Simpson couch.
Yeah, that's the one that they all run and jump on. That wasn't the same couch. That one now, okay. How you doing, man? Welcome in, Mr. Dizzle himself. Coming in, man. You coming in at the last
very last second, huh?
Yes, sir. We about to get up out of here, man. What did you
Oh,
this is what happens when you mess with black folks. See, he didn't want to come on the show. He just wanted to come and talk shit at the end. That's all it was. He wanted once we get off of the screen, that's where he wanted to kick it at. He didn't want to come help me today.
literally just got off from work, but okay.
Literally, how was work, man?
It was hot.
Man, it was
I was
hot.
about to say,
Yeah,
it's getting like that everywhere.
yeah. I'm hot right now. I'm sweating. I'm trying not to, but these dang lights up here is getting me. Well, Dizzle, since you're here, man, we was getting ready to close out. Is there something that you wanted to drop in and say?
Yeah, man. Go ahead and start from question number 1.
I bet that. So check out the King of Spades. It's going to be Monday at 7:00 Central Time. This is where we have an all-male panel, and we discuss all-male things. I'm looking to get a Queen of Spades off and running here shortly. I have been wooing some people. What's that?
You've been saying that for the last 2 months.
I have. So it's not on my end, right? So I got to get the ladies are not free.
I see a volunteer. I see a volunteer right there.
Where?
Hey, I love you guys, but I have to go. Huh? Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we trying to make some things shake, okay? Just hold on. We gotta play with it for a minute.
There's one.
All right.
I'm definitely trying to be on that thing. But I love you. I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.
All right, love you too. Take care.
You guys.
All right. Trying to get the Queen of Spades off and running. I think I'm wearing down some friends and family enough to maybe get them to come in. Which brings me to my other thing. I'm gonna talk to you guys on the backside about it. You already know about it, but I'll come on the backside and talk to you guys about it. But so King of Spades at 7 Central Time. Be there. We're gonna talk. It's an all male panel. We're gonna talk about whatever these guys want to talk about. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna make it happen and keep it moving, man. Dizzle, you got anything for me or for us before we get up out of here?
Man, it's good to see y'all beautiful black people on this good Sunday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got.
Likewise, man. It's good to see you, man. You definitely brighten us all up with that beautiful smile you got, man. Steve, man, what do you got anything for us before we get up out of here?
Man, I just posted in the chat, man. Chris Cyborg Chris Cyborg coming out of fucking retirement, man. She didn't. I hope she okay. I hope she good. I hope she ready. And I mean, anytime that she took a while to fight and then come back, she normally will win, but she been out a while now. So I don't know, man. I don't know. And I just hope the best for her.
Yeah, I think she's gonna do it. I think she's gonna come back strong, and I think she's gonna.
Hey, my whole thing is I'm trying to get her to wear some Diz Riz fucking merch to that motherfucker. That's what I want.
Yes.
I don't. I don't want. That's the last thing motherfucker see the day she got.
Hey, wait a minute, man. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to talk about some things when we get out of here. Yo, Cyborg's coming in. She gonna wreck shop. She's gonna have on this rich shit while she do it. It's gonna be crazy. So you're gonna have to all tune into it and watch it. Okay. So yes, it's gonna be insane, man. It's gonna be insane. She's gonna demolish whoever she's going up against, especially.
I got faith in her.
Yes, only if she wears that Diz Riz, though. If she don't have that Diz Riz on, but if she got that Diz Riz on, man, it's guaranteed a KO right there. And if you don't, Diz Riz will give you your money back. All right, so
wait a minute.
These are all binding contracts. Right here. Hey, so all right, so yeah, all right. Well, she's coming out of retirement, man. Keep us posted on that, and we'll keep an eye out for her and everything like that. Also, I didn't get to give you an intro, but he does do YouTube. If you're new here, Steve G, Steve ENT, Steve.
Just type in Dizriz ENT. That's it. That's all you need to do. Just type in Dizriz ENT and it'll pop up.
Leave it at that. ENT. Yeah, I'm out of it. I apologize. Had a long journey. But yes, Dizriz ENT, Dizriz TV, and Dizriz Boondocks review. Man, check out his what he does, and then he also has the merch as well on DizRizENTmerch.com. Right.
For shit.
Well, I'm not reading it. It's off my memory. So, but appreciate you. But yeah. All right. So, yeah. Talking shit about me. I ain't reading the goddamn thing. I'm over here trying to get it out from memory, and I'm tired. Leave me alone. So yes, please come through for Kings of Spades, though. Please come through for King of Spades. It is a good time, and I love the interaction that everyone brings. It's an all-male panel, but you ladies are welcome to come in and ask us questions and tell us when we're wrong. All right, which is never, because we're always right. All right. So until next time, man, y'all zip it up and zip it out. Peace out.
His bitch gave me top, he came home and she kissed him. My Glock got a bean, yeah, I bet I won't miss him. Got pints in the back, like my doctor just sent him. My plug out in Cali, he about to go ship him. Got peace for the low, if you wanna come get him. I'm moving slow-mo, I got lean in my system. And Guac got it booming, I'm feeling a rhythm. I murdered the beat, turned this bitch to a victim. Bitch, man, nigga, I already said it. I feel like B. Draco, just give me my credit. You niggas look capping, that shit so pathetic. The price is not dropping, my nigga quit begging. Your chick, yeah, she thinks she look good in them leggings. Might slap on the cat with the dick if she let me. Don't gamble your life, little nigga, don't test me. This 30 shot is on my Glock, gon' protect me. You better think twice before trying your luck. I know some niggas who don't give a fuck. I said some niggas that come at your neck, I give them a check and they shoot shit up. I'm getting checks, I can't fuck with the laws. I drop with the pounds like it's legal as fuck. I'm with your bitch, she gave me them draws, and you be at work while I'm beating it up. Then you come home and start eating it up. She sneaky as fuck, but get freaky as hell. Now back to the trap, I just made a play. I'm selling a pack and I don't need a scale. I pray to God, I don't see a sale. If I go to jail, I'm posting a bail. I stay with a strap, I just bought a case. So if you run up, I'm giving you hell. I fucked on your bitch on the wall, she was climbing. I bust that bitch down and her pussy got diamonds. Don't talk to nobody, yeah, I'm moving silence. Unless you talk money, I fuck with the climb. My plug, he just text me that shit perfect timing. I can't trust a hoe cause these bitches be lying. You rat on your man, yeah, that shit horrifying. I can't be a snitch, I know you testifying. You snitching, these niggas is bitches. I clear the scene, I ain't leaving no witness. I'm stacking racks like I'm done playing tennis. Just running it up, I can't stop till I'm finished. I'm just getting started like this the beginning. I learned from my losses, that's how I keep winning. I got 2 Glocks that's related, they twinning with 230 shots in case niggas start tripping. I need a bag, I'm getting impatient. I'm trying to get rich, I got tired of waiting. I trap out the law and you know where I'm stationed. No days off, I still trap on vacation. No face, no case, no identification. So you can get popped with no hesitation. Look by the G-code, you got no combination. You claim you won't smoke, but don't drop a location. I'm meeting the streets with a freak undercover. Your girl is a freak, she said take off the rubber. The cat was so wet, so I felt like a lover. Her little bro was broke, so I fronted her brother. That's why I'm young trappy, I trap like no other. I need some more pounds, cause I just sold another. I really get money, and that's on my mother. Rely on no one, I learned that from my brother. His bitch gave me top, he came home and she kissed him. My Glock got a bean, yeah, I bet I won't miss him. Got pints in the back, like my doctor just sent him. My plug out in Cali, he about to go ship him. Got peace for the low, if you wanna come get him. I'm moving slow-mo, I got lean in my system. And Guac got it booming, I'm feeling a rhythm. I murdered the beat, turned this bitch to a victim. Bitch, man, nigga, I already said it. I feel like B. Draco, just give me my credit. You niggas look capping, that shit so pathetic. The price is not dropping, my nigga quit begging. Your chick, yeah, she thinks she look good in them leggings. Might slap on the cat with the dick if she let me. Don't gamble your life, little nigga, don't test me. This 30 shot is on my Glock, gon' protect me. She do. No cap. No crap. Trap.